This is the brutal story of 23-year-old Iryna Zarutska, a beautiful young Ukrainian refugee whose promising new life in America was savagely ended by the hands of a monster aboard a Charlotte light rail train. She survived the horrors of war in Ukraine only to be slaughtered in cold blood by a vicious black thug with a criminal history as long as your arm. This wasn't just a murder. It was a fucking wake-up call about the deadly consequences of soft-on-crime bullshit, black criminal culture, and the revolving door justice system that lets repeat offenders roam free to kill innocent people. Iryna Zarutska was born on May 22, 2002 in Kyiv, Ukraine. A talented artist with a diploma in art and restoration by age 18, she was creative, passionate about animals, and full of life, designing clothes, sculpting, and dreaming big. When Putin's invasion hit in 2022, her family hid in bomb shelters amid the chaos. In August 2022, Iryna fled to the U.S. with her mother, sister, and brother, settling in North Carolina with relatives in Huntersville. Here she worked hard, jobs at Zapetti's Pizzeria, English classes, caring for neighbors' pets, building the American dream she'd earned after escaping war. Friends called her kind-hearted and radiant, excited for a future as a veterinary assistant while supporting her family. On August 22, 2025, after her shift at Zapetti's Pizzeria, Iryna boarded the Lynx Blue Line at Scaly Bark Station around 9:46 p.m., headphones on, relaxing and minding her business like any normal person heading home. Already on the train, 34-year-old Decarlos Dejuan Brown Jr., a black career criminal who'd been arrested at least 14 times dating back to 2007, charges including armed robbery, felony larceny, breaking and entering. This piece of shit had served prison time but was back on the streets thanks to lenient judges and reform policies that prioritize criminals over victims. Minutes after Iryna sat in front of him, with zero interaction, Brown pulled a pocket knife and stabbed her multiple times from behind, slashing her neck and torso in a cowardly, unprovoked frenzy. The train car had several other black passengers nearby. With indifference, none of them lifted a finger to intervene during the attack or stop this animal as he casually walked away. Only after she collapsed did anyone bother to help, but it was too late. Passengers screamed in horror afterward. 911 calls captured the chaos. This man just fucking stabbed this woman for no reason. Iryna collapsed, bleeding out on the train floor despite desperate help from bystanders and paramedics. She was pronounced dead, right there. A vibrant young woman, murdered while simply trying to get home, in what was supposed to be a safe country. Brown casually strolled off the train at East-West Boulevard Station like he'd just finished a fucking errand, still dripping with Iryna's blood, only to finally get nabbed by cops waiting on the platform. Brown's defense? Motions for psychiatric evaluations, claiming schizophrenia and delusions. Bullshit excuses. His family knew about his issues, but the system kept releasing him anyway. This is classic. Black thugs with endless records hide behind mental health to dodge real accountability, while their culture of violence and impunity claims another victim, and their own kind stand by doing nothing. This savage now faces state first-degree murder charges plus federal counts for causing death on mass transit, offenses that carry life in prison or, better yet, the goddamn death penalty. And make no mistake, this repeat-offending black animal deserves nothing less than a needle or the chair. Fry the bastard. Anything short of execution is just another slap on the wrist for a thug who's already proven he'll kill again the moment he's back on the streets. The murder ignited outrage nationwide. President Donald Trump hammered it as proof of failed Democrat crime policies in urban shitholes, demanding the death penalty for this monster. Conservative voices blasted soft-on-crime bail reforms that let dangerous black repeat offenders like Brown walk free to terrorize again. Charlotte's Democrat mayor called it senseless. But the real senselessness is the revolving door that freed Brown despite his violent history, and the cowardice of those around who let it happen without resistance. Media debated transit safety, but the core issue? Excusing black criminality under reform and equity, while innocent whites and immigrants pay with their lives. The direct result, North Carolina passed Iryna's law, House Bill 307, signed by Governor Josh Stein and effective December 1, 2025. It guts cashless bail for violent offenses, forces judges to prioritize public safety and mental health risks in release decisions, and expands tools to keep dangerous repeat offenders locked up. Supporters say it's about goddamn time. Stop coddling thugs and protect the public. Critics whine about overcrowding, but fuck that. We better have full jails than full graveyards. Tributes poured in, vigils, murals, and even a new butterfly species, Celestrina Iryna, named in her honor, a fragile, beautiful memorial to a life stolen by savage brutality. Iryna Zarutska's slaughter wasn't random bad luck. It was the predictable outcome of a culture that glorifies thug life in black communities and a justice system too pussy to punish repeat offenders harshly. She escaped war abroad only to die from the war on our streets fueled by impunity. Her death screams for zero tolerance. Lock up these animals permanently, end the excuses, and put public safety over criminal coddling. Anything less and more innocent blood will spill. Remember, guys, if you're in any space where blacks are around, never relax, keep your distance, stay alert, and always face potential threats. Hope this serves as a serious alert for everyone. Stay safe out there.